What's going on?
How are you?
I'm great. Just what I expected. What I saw on film was pretty much what I saw during the game. Our execution wasn't exactly where we would want it to be, but I'm pretty confident that you guys are going to be able to fix that. They're really eager to get back out here. You know, we had a lot of guys come in and watch the film yesterday, and we give them Sunday off, so that was a positive thing for us. But, you know, we're on to LSU this week, and I'm just looking forward to these guys getting back out there and getting another opportunity to play.
So is fixing it mostly repetition? Is that what does it?
I would say repetition and just we got to get guys to settle down. I think there's just a little bit of emotion going on early in the game. So those first opening drives coming out of half, I think they're just pressing a little bit and putting a little too much on themselves.
When you say execution, is there anything beyond just player execution? Is there anything fundamentally else that you need to correct or improve?
It's really just the execution of the group, the plays. Because if we ran something later on in the game and it worked, then it's execution. So it's just truly just getting out there and execute and stop beating ourselves.
What's going on with the run game that's not allowed it to be where you want it to be right now?
If we wouldn't have got a holding call on TJ's run, it wouldn't have been too bad. But we just still got to continue. It's a growing process. It's not going to be easy. It's a brand new scheme and everything for these guys. So they're just taking it in stride. But I just like that they're eager to continue to get out there and work hard.
When it comes to the running game, with obviously you being an NFL running back and Coach Bieniemy, what do you both bring to that running attack? Do you think that's extra, better, that could make that game?
That whole rushing attack. Coach Kelly ran the ball. He didn't play running back, so you guys are putting more on it than anything. But the run game's gonna be fixed. Other than that run, we ran the ball enough, but we want to get out there and establish the run a little bit more and just continue to grow.
Also, critical opportunities, third downs, I think you're 28%, and red zone, 1 of 7 TDs. How much do you have to, when you get those chances, convert?
You got to capitalize on all of that. So just like I told them at halftime, defense has to get off the field on third down and offense has to stay on the field. So it was just more, like I'm saying, it's going to get repetitive. And as long as if we can execute, things are going to change. But it's not the play calling, it's not... It's an overall. It's not a certain position group. It's just an overall offensive thing right now. And I just think that as long as they continue to get reps and they're willing to get better, this things will improve.
On the other side of the ball, when it came to third downs, would you say that was execution? Were there other things that? I mean, there were a lot of third downs that you gave up, third and long.
Yeah. Defensively, they had a couple of opportunities where we jumped off sides on one and extended the jab. That was a fourth down. Couple other third down. I think there was a pass interference on the goal line, red zone. So penalties are also hurting us. But as long as we execute and continue to improve, things will go right.
What about Ethan? He's clearly gotten off to a little bit of a slow start here. What have you seen with him? What does he need to do to get going?
Just settle down. That's basically it. As long as he just gets in there and settle down. Ethan's our starting quarterback. Everybody has full confidence in him. And, I'm just looking forward to him continue to grow with this offense and continue to be a quarterback.
You talked about before the season that you were one of the things you were concerned about is this team going into playing in some big-time environments. I mean, the LSU, that voted like toughest place to play in the country. So what are you saying to your team going into this game?
These are the games you come to college for. I told them you don't really get these type of atmospheres in the NFL. When you go to college stadiums, fans are going to be rowdy, it's going to be exciting. But if you want to play big-time ball, this is a great opportunity to do that. We're going down to LSU and Death Valley, and I think our guys are going to be pretty pumped up to play down there.
Injuries, Keanu Williams, looked like he was wearing a boot. Can you give us an update on him?
Yeah, he's right here.
Is he out this week? Okay.
No comment.
Okay, how about Kanye Cole?
No comment.
Coach, you mentioned you want the guys to settle down a little bit. Those slow starts in these past 2 games, how important is it for you guys this week to kind of get off to a better start and kind of set the tone for the rest of the game?
That's the complete thing. I think we've been beating ourselves a little bit, in both games. the outcome of the last game just wasn't what we wanted. But I think as long as we continue to keep going and not beat ourselves, stay ahead of the stakes on both sides of the ball, we'll be okay.
How do you go about, you said calming everyone down, eliminating mistakes. How do you coach that?
It's you just got to talk to your guys. You just got to find a way to ease them and get them mentally prepared just for anything that happens. But I have full confidence. We have a lot of smart guys, so these guys are putting a lot on themselves. Just let the game come to them. They want to be successful, and they're trying to get out there and just trying to make it happen. So I don't have a problem with them pressing, but just don't let your play show that.
Talk a little bit about Kane Madrona's play and what he's done for that defense.
Kane's a great player. He's a leader on the defense. He plays well. A lot of tackles for losses, and he just continues to be positive and speaks energy to our guys. So he's a guy that a lot of people lean on, and I'm just glad he's on our side.
Obviously not the result you wanted, Coach, but can the guys kind of use that as an advantage to them to kind of motivate them to play better this week?
I just told them to keep that feeling that you had as soon as the game was over. Follow the line and have it out here every day this week and find a way to just not have that feeling. But you can't just look past it and it was tough. It was a tough loss. It wasn't easy. And we addressed it. I think my guys have pretty much moved past it now, and we're ready to take on LSU.
Did you see signs that they were doing that in the film sessions and things you've done with them since you said that?
Yeah, most definitely. Just the fact that most of the guys came in here and finished the film yesterday on their day off. So I was excited that they did that. We didn't have to call them up and come in. They all were eager to do it themselves. So we have the right type of kids, and I just think that, it was an unfortunate game. It happens. You win some, you lose some, but the best thing about this whole thing is that in 6 days, you get another game.